Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Hardcore Glutes. My name is Jenna, fitness coordinator in Bedford. We have our usual lower body workout today. As you may know, the exercise of the week for our 5K prep, we're working on leg extension. So that's going to work the front of your thigh or your quads. I know that each week we do work our quads, hamstrings, glutes. So we do that every week. So we're going to do what we usually do again. We have some lunges, some squats, some good mornings, some core work. So all that stuff. We'll be working our lower body, but be sure to, if you can, maybe do some leg extensions at the fitness center or ask your staff member for some other ideas that you can do in the gym. If you have weights, we're going to grab those for today's workout. If you don't have them, no worries. We're going to do the best we can without weights. We'll do a quick warm up today. As usual, our workout, we have about 4 exercises that we'll go through 3 or 4 times. And then we have a challenge at the end. We're going to do 50 sit-ups. So that's the challenge of today. Just throwing that in there. Something a little bit more fun. Let's get started with a warm up. So a more dynamic warm up so that our bodies are ready to go, starting with some squats. You're going to squat at the bottom of your squat, bring both arms up, hold. Once you bring both arms up, you can come to stand and let them go. Again, we're squatting down, hips back. Here, working the upper body as well, working into that shoulder. We're squatting here. Nice job. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. It's nice and sunny here. Getting some movement in on this Tuesday. Can be a little bit more motivating when the weather is nice. And the last week it was rainy and dark. We have some sunshine this week, so get outside if you can. Let's go into one more squat here. Good. Moving into our hip openers. So standing on one foot, bringing the other leg forward to the side behind you. And you can place it back down. Let's go for 8 each side, just opening that hip, working that hip flexor. Nice job here. Take your time. Find your balance before you move into that circle. Hip opener. 2 more on this first side. Our first exercise that we have today will incorporate working on our quads. As I said, works for our exercise of the week. Want to make sure we have a strong lower body as we're moving towards the 5K in a few weeks. Good. Nice big circle out to the side and around. Stop. Go. Let's go for 2 more on this side. Good. Widen that stance. We'll step out to the side. Right arm touches my left toe, and that left arm comes up to the sky. We're going to bring it back to center. So feeling that in the back of our legs. Whoops, there goes my AirPod as usual. Opening up that upper body as well. And keep those legs fully extended. It's a little bit of a twist in your torso here. Let's go 4 more total. Nice job. After that, we're going to do a couple RDLs. So just body weight coming down to the floor on one foot. Hip is all the way back. That other leg and that hip is also parallel to the ground, so we're not rotating externally out to the side. Once we come down to that deadlift, we're keeping everything facing the ground. Let's go for 10 each side. Then we'll get into our workout. Good. Take your time here. Reach that opposite hand down to the ground. Back is nice and flat. Core is strong as always, stabilizing us here in this movement. Good. 2 more here, and then we'll switch it up. . All right, let's wake up the other hamstring, standing on the other leg for 10 before we get started. If you notice, wow, my left side's a little bit trickier, like myself, that's okay. The best you can here, finding that balance on the way down. Beautiful. Got 4 more. Nice work here. All right, you should be feeling nice and warm, ready to move into the workouts. Awesome. Shake it out. Have your water ready. I'm going to grab mine. We're going to go through these first 4 exercises together. Again, these 4 exercises, we'll keep going, probably about 3 rounds, and then we'll get into our sit-up challenge. So the goal is to do 50 sit-ups at the end. You can break it up however you want. You'll have plenty of time to do it, but that's how today will go. Let's start with exercise number 1, which is a squat to a good morning. If you have weights, you can use a weight for this. If not, that's okay. So when we're squatting, we're using those quads, glutes, a little bit of everything. You want to sit back into your chair, as I call it. So you're doing that full squat. My knees are driving out on the way down and on the way up. Now that I'm standing, I can move my feet in just a little bit and move into that good morning. So slight bend in those knees, chest to the ground. Here, and it's okay to move your toes back out. So we're squatting, moving my feet in just a little bit, and then good morning for 10. All right, you don't need to facilitate that movement of your feet too much, but just kind of change up your stance here so that you can get that perfect good morning. So that's 10. So 1 squat and 1 good morning is 1 rep. So you're doing that 10 times. If you want to hold a weight, you can hold it here a long way, or you can hold it goblet style. So if you're squatting here, then you're going into your good morning. All right, so that's 10. Again, choose if you'd like to use a weight. Then you have 20 reverse lunges. This is also going to target the quads a little bit, or the top of that thigh. So you're stepping back 20 times total, just alternating sides. Again, 2 weights will be here on the side if you choose. If not, body weight here. So you're starting center, stepping back. That back knee's coming as close to the floor as possible, driving in, and then back to restart. Alternating again, so you're working through each side at the same back and forth, keeping that knee that's on the ground driven out, and that heel should be staying down, so try not to lift it up here, keeping everything nice and flat. Think of your knee, your big toes, your heel, everything's nice and stationary. After those 20 alternating lunges, you'll do 15 standing leg raises, working our core and also our hips. We did this one a few weeks ago in Hardcore Express. I'm going to grab my kettlebell. If you have a dumbbell you want to hold above head, that's fine too. My right arm is holding the weight. Now, since my right arm has the weight, my left leg is going to drive up 15 times. So we're here, squeezing at the top, and then coming back down to that standing position. So the goal is to keep everything nice and steady and strong. Your body is still, as you're lifting that leg, opposite leg, working that core, but also that hip and that hip flexor. So 15 each side. If you're not going to use weight, that's okay. Just work on finding your balance and lifting up that leg 15 times. And then you have a glute kickback crossover. So now we've done glute kickbacks before. In your tabletop position here, so my hands are right under my shoulders, knees under my hips, nice flat back. My head is looking down towards the floor. I'm going to start with one side at a time, so extending that leg out. It doesn't need to be all the way up here, just right here at the floor. You're crossing over towards the knee that's on the ground. So I'm crossing all the way over. You're going to start to feel that in the side of your glute and then back over. So that's the crossover here for 12 each side. It doesn't have to touch the floor. Just make sure you're crossing, and then you'll switch sides. The other leg will come here. Again, you're crossing towards the knee that's at the ground. So crossing over to center, kind of like a little pulse up and down. Keeping your upper body steady and that back nice and flat. Again, that's going to be 12 each side. So 10 squats to good mornings, 20 reverse lunges total, 15 weighted standing leg raises, and 12 glute kickback crossovers each side. After that, again, we'll do our sit-up challenge. But for now, we're going to get started with round 1 of these exercises, which, again, starting back at the top. going through these 4 exercises. Grab your weight if you'd like one. Grab your water. And we're going to get started with 10 squats to good mornings. Starting in our squat position here. I'm going to use no weight for this first one. I'm coming into my squat here, and then right into my good morning. Waking those hamstrings, glutes, and quads up. Get nice and low. It's okay to readjust your feet. 2. Good. And you stay driven out. Really nice job here. In that good morning, you're facing the ground. Think of folding over in half. A little bit different. I know we talk about this than a deadlift. Just finding where that feeling is in your hamstrings, that pull. And then immediately after, coming up to stand all the way up nice and tall. Nice job. We have 3 more here. Good work, team. Going in for my last rep here. Nice low squat. Right into that good morning. All right, and come back up. Nice job. Hamstrings should be feeling it already. Good work with those. We're going into our reverse lunges for 20 total. Again, we're just alternating sides here. Keeping that front heel on the ground. Weight or no weight. Your choice. Here we go for 20. Stepping back all the way behind you. Grabbing that balance. Coming back up to stand. Nice work. Good. Take your time. If you're having trouble with your balance, make sure that you're not stepping directly behind that foot that's on the ground. You want to step out a little bit to the side so you can kind of find your balance. Just keep that in mind. Nice work, nice work. These look good. Keep it up. Last 2. Nice big lunge. Good, and shake it out. Nice job. 20 lunges. Moving into our standing leg raises for 15 each side. And that's going to be your opposite leg that comes up. So we're here. Let's see. Let's grab that weight. So my right arm up here. 15 with that left leg. Here we go. Good. Looking nice and strong. Nice work. We're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, you have 5 more. You can do this. 3, 2, last one. 1. Good. All right. We're going to move to the other side in just a second. One more time. All right, so now my right leg's coming up because I'm holding this weight in my left hand above my head. Standing up nice and tall. I have a nice flat back. Shoulders are pulled down. Here we go. Five more reps. Here's 5. 4, 3, 2, last one. 1. Nice. All right, let it go. Let's move into that last exercise, kickback crossovers for 12 each side. You can feel this more in your glute, of course, but now you're starting as you cross over to feel it along the side there. Big muscle in our lower body. So you're going to start in tabletop. Let's take a nice deep breath, whichever side you'd like to start with. Let's bring that leg out again. It does not need to be too high. Nice and low is fine. Hip stays rolled down to the floor for 12. There we go. Try to keep everything else nice and still. Just working into that glute. Good. Kind of like a little bit of a pulse. Halfway with that first side. Nice. Looks good, looks good. 10. 2 more here. 11. Keep that leg off the ground. 12. Good, nice job. Ooh, shake it out. We're going to switch to the other side now. Nice work. These look easy until you do it, right? Definitely feeling this in the glutes. Let's move to that other side for 12. Here we go. Halfway. Keep it going. Do the best you can here. Breathing nice and slow. You got 2 more. Let's push through. Cross all the way over. Good. And shake it out. Round 1 is done. Awesome work. I turn my fan on. Starting to get a little bit warm now. It's a good thing. Grab some water. We're going to go back for round 2. Feel free to adjust your weights now that we're going to go back for round 2. If you want to do anything heavier, body weight, anything doesn't feel right, let's adjust that now. We'll get started in about 30 seconds with that second time through. Really great job so far. Keep pushing yourself. Are we ready for those squats to good mornings? Remember, 1 squat, 1 good morning, 1 rep. We're doing 10 of those. So you can see my positioning here. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Swing back to that squat. Adjust your feet. That good morning. There we go. Nice. Again, nice and low squat. Into that good morning, all the way over. Doing the best you can. If you're not feeling it, don't have to go too hard or too low. Any movement is good. Nice, big good morning. Good, hamstrings might be burning. Right. Squeeze that core, push through this. That good morning. Good, all the way back up. We squat. We've got 3 more of these. Here we go. All the way down. Good, and back for that good morning. Beautiful. Last 2, see. Notice I'm inching my feet out just a little bit because I squat a little bit wider. And I want that good morning to be, so it's okay if you're moving your feet a little bit. Alright, and let's rest. Nice job. Reverse lunges for 20 total. Again, weighted or unweighted. Let's find our balance here, keeping our chest up the whole time. 3, 2, 1. Let's work our way into these lunges. Targeting that quad a little bit as well. This is what we're doing instead of those leg extensions today. Good work here. Nice low lunge. Good. Just about halfway now. Keep it up. You're looking nice and strong. 5 more total. 4, 3. Here's 2. Last one coming up. 1. Nice. Good work, good work. All right, check it out. We got our leg raises coming up, working that core a little bit, working into that hip flexor. For 15 each side. Opposite leg as arm that is up. Here I am starting with my right side here. Finding my starting position. Making my way through here for 15. Maybe feel like a little crunch at the top. Feeling that in the core. Nice. Five more on this side. Doing good. 2 more. Last push. Good, bringing it down. Nice job. Shake it out. Take a few seconds before we move to that next side. Maybe you're feeling like you're working your upper body a little bit by holding that weight. Get a little bit of everything today. All right. Other side here. Those leg raises. 3, 2, 1. Good. Take your time with these. Really focus on that form over everything. Control here. Yep. Really nice job. You're close. Here's 3, 2, last one, 1. Nice. All right, check it out. Take a couple seconds before we go down to the ground for those glute kickback crossovers. Again, remember that's 12 each side. Starting in our tabletop position for this. Feeling this in our glutes. Just the glutes today. That's what hardcore glutes is about. And then shortly we're going to move into our sit-up challenge. I've been working on planks the last few weeks. We're going to switch it up. So let's get on to this last exercise here for 12. So we're starting here with that nice neutral spine. Whichever leg you'd like to start with. Again, crossing over towards that foot. Or this leg here that's staying on the ground. So we're crossing over. You want to give it a little bit of a tap. Back to center for 12. Good, crossing as far over as we can. Nice. Two more on this side. Stick with it now. Good, and bring it back in. Whew. Feeling it. You have one more side left to do here for those crossovers. All right, are we ready? 12 more. Show up one last time here. For 12. All the way over, back. We're crossing the other way, a little bit of a tap, keeping that foot and hip parallel to the ground. Nice job. Three more. Keep working for breathing. Looking strong. Good, and back to center. All right, let's rest. Shake it out. Nice job. Grab some water. Round 2 is completed. All right, for time purposes, we're going to stick with those 2 rounds. We're getting into our challenge because I want to make sure we have time for these sit-ups. Or if you'd like to do a 3rd round, by all means, please do. The challenge, as I mentioned, is 50 sit-ups. Now, these sit-ups, make sure you have a little bit of a comfortable place. I got this little mat here I'm going to use. 50 total, but you don't need to do 50 in a row. Do you want to do 5 sets of 10? Or if you want to do 10 sets of 5, whatever you're feeling. Whatever you'd like to get over fast with, 2 sets of 25. For that sit-up, remember, it is a full sit-up, so your feet are staying on the ground. My arms here, I like to put them across my chest so that I know I'm not using my hands to help me out, whatever works best for you. You're sitting up here. I'm all the way up. Now when you sit back down, think of rolling your spine into the floor nice and slow. Back down. So control. Again, you're going to be up here for 50. So find a spot. Again, everyone's going to do this at their own pace. The way I think I'm going to do it are 5 sets of 10. I'm going to do 10, rest, 10, rest, 10, rest, etc. Till I get to 50. I'm going to start a timer just so we all have plenty of time. We're going to have 8 minutes to do this. All right, so once I start my timer for 8 minutes, get into our 50 sit-ups. After that, we will stretch. If you finish, feel free to do some extra, or you can go through another round of the exercises or rest. Up to you. But again, I'm starting my timer for 8 minutes. This gives us some time to get through these starting now. So wherever you want to start. Again, if you want to follow along with me, I'm doing 5 sets of 10. You'll be feeling it in the core after this. So feet are flat on the ground. I'm sitting all the way up for 10 here. You have a weight that you'd like to hold? Go right ahead. Make it a little bit more challenging. All right, I have 2 more in the set. All the way up. Good, and let's rest. Nice job. If you're following along, 1 set done. We're down to 40. The trick here is to really keep your feet down. If you can put your feet under a couch or something else that you can help to keep those feet down, I would do that. That is the trickiest part for sure. Just pretend like I'm coming through the screen and holding your feet down. Are you ready for set number 2? Let's get back into our starting position. We'll take about 10 seconds here. And if you're just going for 50 right in a row, nice job. For those of those like me who want to take some rest, we're still going to get this done. All right, so for 10. Nice work, nice work. Halfway. Halfway with the set. Not the sit-ups. Last two, sitting all the way up. Good, and let's rest. All right, 2 sets done. We got 3 more to go. We're down to 30 more sit-ups. Very nice job so far. You have about 5 minutes and 40 seconds. We're going to have plenty of time. But again, this gives us extra time if you're not going that fast. That's okay. Everyone works at their own speeds. Not a problem. All right, that third set. Let's do 10 more. All the way up. You're nice and slow. Control yourself on the way down. Good. Nice job with these sit-ups. Should be feeling it already. 5 down, 5 to go in this set. Keep those feet down. All right, last 2. All right, you can rest. Awesome, awesome job. 30 completed. Got 2 more sets here. Okay, we have about 4 minutes left. Let's do these last 2 sets. We may have some time to rest, and then we'll do our stretch at the end. All right, knees are bent, feet are flat. Arms are crossing here at my chest. Sitting up for 10. You can do this. Don't give up just yet. You're so close to the end. I know we're tired. Maybe we had a long day. We're still going to get some movement in so we can feel strong. Last 2. And 1. All right, rest it out. Beautiful. Last set coming up. All you have is 10 more sit-ups left, or maybe you finished. Maybe you have a little bit more than 10. That's all right. All right. Let's lie back down. Last set. A nice deep breath. Then we're done with core work. We're going to stretch it out. Extra stretch today. 3, 2, 1. Sitting up for 10. Five down, 5 to go. Nice. Here's my 8th one. 2 more reps. Last one, the end is in sight. All right, nice job. Whew, about 2 minutes left. We did our 50. I'll give it 1 more minute if you're finishing up your sit-ups, and then we're going to get into a nice stretch. Stretching out the legs. We'll stretch out our lower back, our abdominal muscles. Really nice job with that sit-up challenge. Be very proud of yourselves. All right, 30 more seconds here to conclude our challenge. And then we will relax. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. Nice job. Grab some water. Did your legs and your core. So let's start on the ground for our stretch. We're going to actually start in our seal stretch. We'll stretch out that lower back, and again, you're going to feel the stretching through your core and abdominal muscle, which will feel really good after those 50 sit-ups. So we're holding and stretching. It's okay to take a little bit more time to stretch sometimes. Let's breathe together. Nice and slow. Good. Let's sit back into our child's pose. So from here, my heels and butt meet, sitting all the way back. Reaching my arms as far forward as possible and holding. You can bring your forehead to the ground. Again, breathing here. You can shut your eyes. Good. Let's walk those hands to the right side and holding here. Good. And back to the left side. Back to center. Let's take our last hold here in child's pose. Good. Coming up. We're going to stay on the floor on our mat. Butterfly stretch. Bottoms of your feet together. Let your legs fall naturally where they fall. Coming over in front of our feet. So chest to our feet here. Really awesome job today again. You should be proud of yourselves. We'll have a couple more challenges in the future, I'm sure. Good. Left hand's going to push onto that left knee. You're going to move towards the right side, so looking away, gently pushing it down. Good. And moving to the other side, right hand, right leg. Turning towards that left knee. Good. From here, keep that left leg where it is. Right leg extends out. Left hand comes around and grabs that right foot. And holding, stretching. Just feel this in the back of that leg and that calf. Good. And switching it up. Other way. Nice work. Keep that back nice and flat. All right, we're gonna swing both of our. Actually, we'll do the left leg, swing back around. Let's move into pigeon pose. Can't forget about this. So stretching out that glute. It's gonna be the foot that's in front. You're gonna feel in that glute there. Cover that back toe. Elbows to the ground. The closer you are to the ground, the deeper you'll feel this stretch. Come right into that leg or that hip. Good, and we're holding. Awesome. Let's switch sides. My left leg We'll switch to come in front, pressing down over that right toe. I'm gonna get my elbows down here nice and close to the ground. I'm feeling this in my glutes. We're gonna make our way into a downward dog in just a second here. We're gonna stretch there before we come on to the ground, standing for our last few stretches. So let's press both feet behind us, butt towards the ceiling. You're pushing into your shoulders and your heels. Try to get those heels to touch the ground if you can. You're gonna feel that in your calves. Good. From here, let's walk those feet into our hands. Roll up nice and slow with your head left. Let's take a couple stretches at the top. Stretching out that shoulder, so grab an arm, pulling it across your body. Good, and switch it out for the other side. Nice job. And finally, let's bring our feet together. Let's reach all the way up and then down to our toes. Notice how I keep a nice flat back. It's okay if you can't touch your toes. As close to the ground as you can is great. Keeping those legs extended and holding here in this stretch. Good. We'll come back up one last time. So bring those arms up above head. Take a nice big exhale as you come over. Try to stretch a little bit further now. If we can get those hands to the ground. Nice job. All right, back to standing. Let's take a nice deep breath together. Arms will come above head. As we exhale, we'll let everything go. We'll come over. We'll come back to standing. And that will conclude the workout. So nice big inhale. And close your eyes, arms come up. When you're ready, take that exhale. Let it go, let everything go. And come back to standing. Really awesome job today. Thanks so much for attending Hardcore Glutes. Hope you had a great workout. Hope you get to enjoy the sunshine today. Still plenty of options this week to work out virtually. I'll be back on Thursday for boot camp and stretch, and Friday Hardcore Express. Thanks again. Bye.